Hello everyone. Welcome to Gravity Vector. It's a space gravity simulation type runner almost. I don't know how to describe it. I've not played. I've only looked at the settings here. Be playing a lot with my keyboard, so I've got my mic on a press to talk instead of just continuous on. So you're not going to be hearing from me a whole lot. I just want to try the game out. I've never played, so we'll see how things go. So let's just head right in. I tried clicking on tutorial and it tells me that it'll unlock with progressive levels or upgrades, so can't even do that from the very beginning. This is a one-person team, so it's pretty much a one-person project altogether. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. I mean, obviously, I don't know anything about programming. Okay, we're not gonna look at the beta testers. Let's just go in and take a look. Looks like we got different sectors. Alpha, beta, I guess gamma, delta. Everything is locked except for the first intro mission. And we'll just see how things go. Well, okay. Wasn't sure how long that was gonna last. This is how almost objective entities. I don't want to read this. I guess I have to read it. Objective. You see the plan from far away. Plan for the best trajectory. Read the objective. See attached entities. See the rewards. Access a hangar to upgrade. Challenge, introduce the level and challenges involved. Sometimes you'll find useful information. Rewards are shown, unlock, etc. entities. It's just a lot of words. It would be nice to have something displayed. Yeah, okay. Okay, I do want to actually see the tutorial stuff. Okay, so reach the wormhole by casting the capsule into space. The launcher can be moved left, right, up, and down. Need to set the casting velocity. Better to set the aim towards your desired direction. You can also zoom in and out using a mouse. Okay. So we basically want to get our ship to the wormhole. And that's red. If you need to come back, you can do it by pressing tab. Okay, so entities. It tells you what our thing is. Starting point and the wormhole, and this is where we want to end up. Okay, so we'll start. Use the commands to set the launcher orientation, velocity, and then cast the capsule towards the wormhole. So we basically slower movement, hold left shift. Faster movement, hold left control. So that's like a speed up kind of thing. Okay. Press tab to go back to overview and hangar. Press spacebar to launch. So I have launched it. It was aiming straight at the wormhole, right? So don't panic. If this seems overwhelming, you can just close it and take a look at it later. This had the HUD the main interface. Primary utility used module used frequently, such as decoys or weapons. Secondaries, boosters or weapons. Slots. So cooling systems, front shield, or full 360 shield, or mass attractors and repulsors. Left bars, information for values of fuel. Right bar's information panel indicate median. Oh boy, yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Not gonna worry too much. So I'm just slowly moving towards the... So we got modules that are not installed. We're basically in a cockpit, and the wormhole is there. So okay, perfect momentum. Well, didn't do much. End of level overview. You'll find the results, scores, items, rewards, paths. Show all the paths taken to complete the level. That's like Meat Boy, right? Showing all the different paths that you took. Different badges. So you can get different badges. One shot without restarting. Thrusters may be used without limitation. One shot. One of the thrusters not more than 25% of the time. Reach the wormhole within 10 seconds. Use the thrusters must be equal or less than 2.5. Perform what's called the perfect momentum. The wormholes reach in one shot without the use of thrusters, with the exception of directional thrusters. Note that this is not achievable in every level. Well, yeah. Oh, there was a next step here. I just closed it. Okay, well, success. Okay, let's move on. I know if this seems a little bit slow to you. Not the loading screen, I mean just me playing. I didn't really know what to expect, didn't know what to see. Holy cow. There sure are a lot of... Aim for the wormhole, but be careful, these asteroids won't move to let you pass. Looks like the passage is very narrow, where you can fit without hitting an asteroid. But be careful, zoom into the target before launching, just to be sure the aim is perfect. So once again we're looking at basically left, right, up and down launch. So let me just take a look and see. Not sure if I have to go through here or the one above that I was looking at. This is as much as I can zoom in. So I don't know. Let's just try launching this and see what happens. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to use any of my thrusters. I assume that when I get close enough to the wormhole, I will actually just be drawn in to it, which is why I decided to aim a little bit off to the side. I don't know if my thrusters work, but it looks like I'm aiming a little bit off center, doesn't it? So should I try to turn a little bit? Let me see if I can actually turn. So I turned my ship so that I'm aiming straight at it. Although it does pull me in a little bit, but not a lot. I don't know if I could have just let it go or not. I guess I will not know for now. Okay. So we unlocked a type of directional thruster. So it was evident that if I just let the game direct me straight at the wormhole, in the very beginning I would have crashed into an asteroid. G-force, huh? I guess that's how you read it, even though it's just capital G, right? So you can slingshot around the planet. In case you need to restart, press and hold R until the capsule is reset into the launcher. So, okay, so it's not going to be so easy from now on. In order to reach Wormhole, you have to cast the capsule away from the planet and let the gravitational correct the trajectory. That won't be easy at first, but take your time to understand how the planet affects your capsule. Be careful as you progress the game. Install modules will increase your master for energy and time required to change direction to correct the trajectory. In case you need to restart, yeah, okay. So, cast the capsule into the wormhole, take into account the gravitational pull of the small planet. You might want to cast the capsule at a maximum velocity, but offset the launcher away from a direct aim at the wormhole. This way, the planet gravity will pull your capsule towards the wormhole, correcting the trajectory. Otherwise, you can just launch the capsule without changing direction or velocity. This will be the best way to learn how gravity affects your capsule. At the end of the level, the path travel will display how you've been pulled at different distances from that planet, although you need to be patient for this maneuver. And we'll unlock a small fuel tank. I guess I understand the concept, so we should be aiming this way and go around, and it looks like the wormhole is just a little bit, is it equidistant? It's hard to tell, but it looks like the wormhole is a little bit closer to the planet. We'll just see what happens. So there's the planet, we're aimed at the wormhole. There's no guidelines or anything that tells you how you're going to travel. So we can increase our maximum thruster. I am holding left control. It's not changing my launch velocity at all. Maybe because that's as fast as it's going to go. Let's try shift. For whatever reason, I can't change the thruster speed, so it looks like let's see, settings, controls. How do we change the, well, inside the launcher, increase velocity? Oh, E and Q. Okay, so it looks like max launch velocity is 200, and we'll aim, I'm estimating the middle here, and let's just see what happens. I'll just let it go and that worked out pretty well. I just estimated the kind of an equal distance. I was trying to draw an orbit around the planet, but of course this is not an appropriate orbit, even if this is an elliptical orbit. So I don't know. That was kind of silly, but I wasn't expecting to succeed right away. Let's just see what happens. I keep on saying that. Slingshot. Reach the wormhole performing gravitational slingshot or gravity assist maneuver. Set the launcher velocity in the desired direction and cast the capsule and hope for the best. It may take a few attempts, but practice makes perfect. Small boosters, 8 small boosters. So, there's the planet right in between. Oh, wait, what? What was that when I was looking like this? There's like a sphere. Oh, is this the black, the wormhole capture span? So it's not, you don't have to hit this little purple circle. As long as you hit this big wide circle, you're okay. So we want to go around this planet. I can't really see how far this is, but if I'm gonna slingshot around, the slingshot means I'm supposed to come really close, right, to coasting the edge of the planet without crashing and let it pull. So this says to go this way. I'm just gonna launch it and see. It was already aimed. Oh. Ouch. We made a little crater on that planet. So, can't just launch it like that. Let's increase the thrust speed all the way and just launch it. Let's see if we'll actually go around the planet this time. Okay, so that's all I had to do. Was just fully boost, and it was aimed perfectly for me. Although could have aimed out a little bit because I had to get pulled back into the wormhole a little bit there. And let's try to hit it right on. So that's got to be a slingshot, right? Let's try the assist, gravity assist maneuver. So, wow, even restarting a level takes a lot of load. So you might find this game might take a bit longer than you anticipated to load. So I'm going to pull my direction out a little bit more, and we'll go out an extra 20 degrees or so. I'll increase my launch velocity by about 30 meters per second. Well, this is interesting. The black hole is just pulling us, and looks like we're gonna crash Yeah? No. We're in this very elliptical orbit around this planet is what happened. Somehow in between the black hole and the planet. Let's restart. So we got not enough launch velocity. Let's try going up to 175. Yeah, I realize I don't actually need to have the front of the capsule pointed. Do we end up in the black hole? We were in this very funny trajectory earlier of just drawing one of those patterns around the planet if I didn't stop it. Okay, we'll go to the next level. I don't necessarily need all the badges and such. Slithering Gravity. So this is what we call slithering gravity. The different gravities from the planets involved in this area will deviate your capsule in an unpredictable way. Try launching towards Wormhole and see what happens. You might want to install a thruster. Head to the hangar and install it. Okay. Capsule upgrades. Upgrade the capsule. You need to buy modules. Require credits when you obtain by completing levels. Click Setup Capsule on the top right. Select capsule part you wish to upgrade. Click the desired module, and if you have enough credits, you can buy, install. Also remove. At first you won't see any module because they will unlock as you complete levels. On the left side of the screen you can see the summary of the currently installed modules. Click on the left bar to show or hide summary. Okay. Alright, next. So our capsule has absolutely zilch on it. Oh, here's show summary. Nothing is installed. We have, oh yeah, well, it's 300 kilograms, and so let's set up the module. So we have a few thrusters, and they cost money. 8 small boosters. Okay. So main thruster, directional, 50 kilograms. So this will dramatically change the way the gravity works. Fuel extension. Well, I'm hoping that after you buy it once, you won't need to buy it again if you get rid of it. I guess without looking at the level, let's just launch it and see what happens, right? That's the idea. I'm going to increase the velocity so that we could try it and see. Whoa, okay. So we can actually go faster this time. So we're getting pulled. Uh-oh, we're going to collide into that white planet. Uh-oh. Okay. Making a nice little crater. Okay, so so we need thrusters to get away from this kind of situation. So we need side thrusters. Yeah? Maybe. I mean, I can potentially see myself just aiming out this way. Let's try that actually. Probably end up in a crash course, but might as well give it a shot. Fuel cell. Oh, there are fuel cells that you can collect? Interesting. Oh, we're going to collide with this red planet. Or something. That's interesting. We're actually really close to coming back into the wormhole, but it doesn't look like we're going to. We're a little far, and let me turn the capsule around. Well, I am being drawn into the wormhole. I just don't. I think I think I'm in some kind of an odd orbit. Yep. Oh, I'm on a collision course with something. Am I on a collision course with this red planet? Nope. What are we gonna collide with? The green planet? Not really. We're not going to collide with anything. We're just in this funny orbital state. Launch station. Well, I think we're going farther out in space now. I don't think we should be returning. I mean, my velocity has a really strange take. I think eventually we're just gonna run out of fuel if we don't crash into this right now, which we are. Okay. So let's actually take a quick peek at that trajectory. I can kind of see how it went. So we started here, going around, didn't go anywhere near going around the one I wanted to, and came back around through here and went around and back. So I'm not sure what pulled me back into this set of planets here from this point. This parabolic curve is kind of strange. Let's try that again, actually. This time I'm not gonna let it go too long. If I end up missing, I'll just reset. I have no thrusters, so I'm just relying on getting pulled in too much into this red planet. Okay. Well, at least we know. I think I can just keep on doing this. So I need to really aim tangentially even more. So we'll do 75 degrees at max launch velocity. I think there's some central gravitational stuff that I don't understand here. Of course, there's a bunch of planets here that I'm sure they contribute to the gravitational pull of the overall system. Yep. So we're gonna go past this red planet, but we are going to skirt around both of these planets. Somehow we got some fuel. So do I need to just launch at 90 degrees? Because once again, I don't think I think I'm too far out to actually just head right into the wormhole. Something's pulling me back in. Or actually, I got slung away. I am moving far. Oh no, I'm coming back around. There is some overall gravitational pull of all these systems that I don't understand. Let's just reset. So I am going to go all the way out to 90 degrees and go at a pretty much tangential maybe I actually need a thruster instead of trying to hit the wormhole head on without any additional thrust, because I don't think I'm making it. I think these planets' gravitational pulls are too great. Yeah, because I basically got pulled around 90 degrees there well before I even come close. I'm going to crash into this red planet this time. So we've done that. We've done this. We've done this. So it's funny. This was a launch at I think 30 degrees. This was a launch at 90 degrees. Just by the way, these look. That's pretty close to 60 degrees, and that goes around. So this, it's really, you can't really skirt around these planets like I was thinking. I guess instead, let me, before I install any more upgrades, can we just go above? It seems kind of silly. Or maybe I'll aim at this planet head on and see what happens. And ideally be able to just kind of curve around all these planets. And no. Oh, well, I am getting pulled away. Let's just see if we can actually avoid this planet. Nope. Yeah, you know what? That's the closest we've gotten. So this was the first launch. This was the first launch, and then this is the one we just did. That went kind of skirting around a little bit, didn't quite come around. So if we shoot a little bit farther out this way, we could potentially actually just get to the wormhole. So let me actually try that. Or maybe I'll just collide into this planet because I've shot off too fast of a... Oh well, okay, now I'm going to head straight into this red planet because I got nothing pulling me away from it. So it's what happened because I got too greedy. Alright, one more. Let's aim for the edge of this planet. I mean, the way that I'm going, I'm still mostly aiming towards the right side, and I don't necessarily think I can... Well, it's a pretty good trajectory actually. If only now I can get pulled back into the wormhole. Let's see if we do. And I think we will actually. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Finally. Even the computer got bored of me trying. Well, it is what it is. I didn't buy any boosters. Didn't buy any thrusters. Let's just peek at the next level. And maybe we'll call it quits for today. I mean, I'm sure the tutorial levels are not yet done. And I haven't even used any thrusters. The wormhole is closed. Need a quantum module in order to wake up the sleepy wormhole. There's one in the middle of that asteroid field. Be careful, those asteroids are not stationary like the ones you've seen before. They orbit around themselves. In this particular level, you won't be able to move the launcher, but just set the velocity, which is very limited. Launch your capsule and just hope the odds are in your favor. As you grab that quantum module, you'll experience what we call gravitational shockwave. It's a phenomena that slows time and compresses space. Don't worry, this is all normal. Or at least it's what we keep telling ourselves. So we basically just set a launch velocity, is that right? That's interesting. I also have not yet purchased any modules. Let's just launch it at the set. I would not be wanting to navigate through this. This is just nuts. I mean, who would actually be... I mean, we're gonna crash. Oh! 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 Well, I guess... okay. Wait a second. Yeah, okay, we got banged around a little bit by the asteroid. Got set off course. So I can't change my direction. Let's just go as fast as we can, which in this particular case is 100. And alright, this is very disorienting. Oh, looks like we're gonna crash. Oh, we actually opened up that wormhole. And so far, we haven't crashed into anything yet. And we are near miss. So, oh! Just as the game was giving me some thought about how it was... Oh, right on the edge! That is rough. Right on the edge. Well, the thing is, the asteroid field is spinning constantly, so we'll go at 90%. 90.28. Anyway, I can't really do much other than sit here and watch the asteroids go on by and hopefully not get hit. All these near... Oh, we're done. Oh my gosh. Wasn't... Really? Wow. I thought we were totally on a collision course there. Are you serious? Well, we did it. I guess so. I mean, nobody in their right mind would try to navigate that. I think. Craziness. Okay. Well. Oh boy. Yep, exploded. That's certainly one way to put it. We'll take a look at one more level. I haven't put on any thrusters and double slingshot. That's gonna be hard. Another sleepy wormhole, but this time the quantum modules are near the planets. Grab them. You have to perform a double slingshot one after another. Try your best. You don't necessarily need to set the maximum velocity. All depends on the angle you choose to cast the capsule. Remember that you can purchase and install directional thrusters. Will give you the possibility to adjust the trajectory. Well, we need to skirt around this way. Well, it's kind of hard to decide what to do here. Well, anyway, I think you have a pretty good idea about this game. I'm not gonna keep on playing right now. It's kind of tough, and besides, I need to figure out the thrusters and see what the heck is going on there. Overall, it's pretty good. It was a one-person project. The gravitational pulls are pretty nice. I understand that with the thrusters, I'm sure it'll make things a lot more controllable, and that might be easier or harder, depends on how you look at it. But I'm actually kind of enjoying this non-additional thrust puzzle piece. So that's how I've opted to play in the this first bit. I will, I'm sure, apply some thrusters and stuff. I want to get the feel of the gravity, because this game is totally dependent on gravity. You know, you put in thrusters and you basically got control with additional pulls and such, and the gravity is really what matters in a game like this, and the gravity I think works pretty well. There are sometimes, maybe if you fly out of the planet system, I didn't really understand why I was getting pulled back. I mean, I understand the total gravitational force, maybe the wormhole itself, but yeah, overall pretty fun. I clearly haven't seen a lot of this game, and you'll just have to decide whether or not what you've seen is good enough for you to buy. It's not very expensive, and the game is out for about a week, so yeah, go check it out if you want to, or go enjoy something else. The Steam summer sale is still going on, so I totally understand if you think you could spend your money a little bit better elsewhere. But it is pretty good in terms of the physics, and that's important. Well, thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.